Alright, I'm gonna try giving this a bit of an attempt to see how well it works out. If it don't work out so well, I can easily give up on it or whatever, but I'm gonna try doing a few things on my own without Big Boy. Mostly because of depression and whatnot. I don't think he really wants to get much done. But I am gonna start talking about the Old Man Chronicles, in which. Wait. I know those. Had my thumb in the way. Yeah, this is pretty much where I remind all of you youngsters basically what we had going back in the day and how some things may not have changed. And for the old timers, I'm probably not telling you anything new. And you probably got stories that beat mine or whatever. So let's see, where do I want to start? I had an idea what I wanted to talk about when I first wanted to. I had an idea how I wanted to proceed, and now that I got it going, I'll be damned. Must be the old man in me. Excuse me. All right, let's see. I had an itch. I gotta deal with that. All right, let's start with some simple things that would make you wonder what the hell we were thinking about in my day. One such example: vending machines for cigarettes. Yeah, we actually had those. You can look it up if you don't believe me. Hard to believe that they actually existed. And on top of that, they were oh so conveniently placed in front of places like grocery stores. I think you could find them in front of maybe a few gas stations, the lobbies of a lot of restaurants, and oh so many other convenient locations. Because hey, what's more convenient than making it accessible for every snot monster that wanted to try the habit themselves? Oh yeah, we'll make it easy for the adults to just grab something and get going. Yeah, make it easy for kids to get away with it too and not have to worry about being carded or getting lectured or just buy a pack, try it, and nobody would have to know any better. Yeah, real smart, wasn't it? And some of you will probably, for those of you that actually drive and have cars or whatever, you may notice that unleaded is an option, or pretty much how some of the gas is labeled. Well, you might, depending on where you're at, but a lot of gas stations, I think, still label their gas as unleaded. Would you believe we actually had a day where gas was actually leaded? Yeah, pretty much like everything else. The paint, the toys, everything had lead in it, it seemed. I believe, oh, I don't know what year it was where the catalytic converter actually came out. I better turn on the news. I want to try to catch up. But yeah, we actually had lead in the gas back in the day. Back before the catalytic converter, way back in the. I think they started to slowly phase it out in the 70s and 80s. I'm not quite sure when they finally. I keep thinking there might be one or two countries that still do it, but I would actually have to look. Only to figure it out, but it took quite a while before it got finally phased out for good. But most businesses, when the policy came out, most of them just stopped doing it long before the rules became. Well, most of them were quicker than government on it when people started talking about it. So no surprise. Ooh, let's see. What else do I want to mention? Eh, son of a gun, I'm having one of those brain fart days, so. And maybe I'll just come back to this later and post what I got. Yeah, just. Oh, yeah, you could actually supersize your McDonald's orders, which I'm sure we all know about. All the old timers would know about the supersizing kick, where it wasn't good enough that you could have all sorts of large this, large that. Yeah, we had to go super fat ass on that shit. And why? Nothing wrong with clogging those arteries a little bit harder. See how much you could jam in there before you finally had that heart attack at probably your early 30s. Because we all had to be like Honey Boo Boo before she was a thing. Yeah, sad hum. Y'all take care and I'll see you later.